Hey guys, Chris from Haunt Tech Tips here with a Screambox speaker on Amazon. It's a $20 item at the moment. Replaceable voice PIR infrared motion sensor Screambox speaker with USB download function, Halloween, Christmas, MP3, music, horror, joy, voice, audio speaker. Yeah, that's a mouthful. So let's get it open. As you can see, it's a overseas product from Waytronic is the company. This is a indoor only device. I mean, you could put it outdoors, but it's not at all weather sealed. That's all you get in the box here. The manual, the motion sensor speaker, a couple pieces of Velcro sticky tape so you can mount it on a surface, a adjustable mounting bracket so you can mount it on the surface and aim it with a couple screws, USB programming cable. This one, it has a micro SD slot on it. Well, it looks like it does, but it doesn't actually do anything. It's only USB. And a warning label that's in a different language, so that doesn't really help us out much. So here's the manual, QR code, so you can get a little more info if you need. It's not a bad manual. The English is decent. It has some funny little things like it is small and exquisite, easy to carry, and has a beautiful sound. Human body induction triggering. But long story short, all the details you need are in here. DC 3 to 5 volt. It uses AAA batteries. Audio format's MP3. It is a 8 ohm 1 watt speaker. And here's the important part. The slide switch. Bottom is off. Middle is medium volume, or small volume as they say. To the top is max volume. Light off means nothing's going on or it's turned off. Light on, voice playing. Pretty straightforward there. So it comes preloaded with some audio. There's also directions in here how to connect it and put audio files on it. You do, it says a 4-minute file, or I believe it's up to 3 or 4 megabytes. Let's see. It says a detection range of 13 feet, volume up to 90 decibels, and yeah, 4 megabyte audio file. So motion sensor goes up. Here's your off, medium volume, high volume. There's USB programming, and there's that slot, which looks like it would take a micro SD, but as you can see, if you make that out, there's actually, it looks like a capacitor in there, so that's not going anywhere. But definitely not watertight at all, because, I mean, you can look inside and see the circuit board. So pop the back off. 3 AAA batteries. Going to use some Amazon Basics here. With these devices, any sort of motion, well, infrared motion sensor, once you turn it on, give it a moment to warm up, because it's just typical. They don't immediately work right away. There are 3 screw mounting holes in the back here, so you can mount it directly flat to a wall.
Hey, do you smell oranges? Feel like a drink? Try Fanta's new taste. It's deliciously orange.
So slight amount of distortion at max volume. I'll turn on medium volume.
Hey, do you smell oranges? Feel like a drink?
I'm not sure if that's quite enough to scare someone. It's definitely a triggerable sound. Depending on what the sound is, it might be a little more effective or less effective. But yeah, here's the mounting bracket for the back. So it goes in there. Pushes up. And however you mount this to the wall, you can get that good aim. With something like this, if you do put it at medium volume, you can put it right at head height. Obviously not where somebody's going to bump into it, but get it off in a corner, head height facing downward at a person. You don't want to blast your ears out with 90 decibels at the max volume anyway. And there we go. Turn it on. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, do you smell oranges? Feel like a drink?
See about a 3 count before it turns on, and it plays the same file over and over. You can put multiple files on it. You can put your own files on it. We're going to play with that now. So here we are in the USB drive I page. That's what it came up on my computer. May differ on yours, but once you connect it with the included USB cable, opens up just like a USB stick drive would. Has the Fantan orange audio and 2 songs on here. You see it's just shy of the 4 megs. We're going to replace these files with a couple good audio clips from Audio Zombie and load it back up. So here we are with it fully programmed. Getting into the A and B buttons, the A button does two things. Either a quick press makes it play the previous audio, B makes it play the next audio. A long press of the A button, if it flashes twice, it's in B mode where it plays a single song. If it flashes once, it is in a loop mode, so it'll go around whatever you have loaded in here. You might find it a little difficult to fit much on it. 4 megabytes is not a lot, especially if you have good quality audio. But I was able to get a couple files on here, so we'll turn it on. Going for medium audio level. Give it a second to warm up. Skip to the next. You can definitely get a scare with that slashing audio for sure. Also switch it to high volume. You can tell it distorts a little bit at the high volume. The medium volume is pretty decent though, especially if you're indoors in a tighter corridor type area. So it's neat how it rotates through audio. I think personally I would just use one long track so you're not missing any group. If you're rotating through, one person might get the creepy music, one person might get the sound, or the opposite, so on and so forth. For $20, it's not a bad little device. You could put this inside or behind a door. I put it just so people walk by it. Keep in mind with these peer sensors, there's always an angle of approach. I don't believe it actually specifies the angle. No, it does not specify the angle in the manual. So you got to play with that a little bit. You can always use a little bit of masking tape or electrical tape to mask it off if you want to have it be more precisely in front of it. Although the way these lenses work, that's not an exact science. But kind of cool for $20. Again, make sure it's indoors. And I would recommend setting it to medium volume. But that is the Waytronic cute little miniature screen box.